Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Sonia from Truesoulintuition, and we're here to get a reading for Scorpio Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. This is the soulmate edition, so if you're looking to know what's going on with a soulmate or wanting to know who your soulmate is, needing some confirmation, any detail and how they feel about you, well, we're going to find out for you today. Scorpio, welcome to my channel. If you're new to my channel, please like, share and subscribe if you resonate with me as a reader. And if you're returning, welcome back. And I do appreciate all the people out there that are supporting my channel and liking and subscribing and sharing my stuff. So it really helps me grow this channel to be more than just a very small, beginning, humble channel. It's expanding and I like it. It's good. I really just want to get these messages out there for people, and if it helps you, it helps you, and I'm sorry if it doesn't. If it's not your message or if it's something you don't want to hear, I really do apologize. It's never my intention to come across and give you something that you don't feel you actually benefit from. So if this doesn't resonate with you guys, it's okay, I understand, but maybe next time, or maybe look at your other placements. So if you're a Scorpio Sun, maybe look at your moon, your rising, your Venus and your Jupiter. Your moon being your emotions, your Venus being the way you love people. Your Venus is also your feminine energy, and your Jupiter being your masculine energy. And your rising, your overall, it's sort of like the broad spectrum of who you are. It's a little bit more of different. It's like the ascendant, so it's the good qualities or the more overpowering qualities compared to your sun sign. Your sun sign is your base characteristics. So it's, you got to know the whole lot. So if you don't know your natal chart, then I've left the link to Cafe Astrology in the description box, so feel free to have a look at any information you want to know about this reading and about me. I do a lot of pick-a-piles on my Facebook page, so if you feel free to join me on Facebook and just here on YouTube. So let's get into it, guys. As you know, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you. If it does, that's awesome. If it doesn't, feel free to look at other messages that I have out there for you, Scorpio. Roles can be reversed. I may refer to a card as being you. You may see that card as somebody else or another situation. So feel free to switch it as it fits. Don't try to force it or make it fit. I did say that before, because sometimes energy is fluid and it's hard to tell you, like, this is definitely you, because sometimes it can intertwine and be hard to differentiate. So, it can be interpreted many ways, so feel free to interpret it the way that best suits you. And this is a timeless reading, guys, so you get the right message at the right time, and that's how the universe works. I never put a time frame on it, so it'll be based on when you actually see this message. Okay, here we go. Can I please have the energy of Scorpio Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus? Scorpio Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, what brought them to this reading today? What brought Scorpio to this reading today? Okay, thank you. Chop wood. Okay. Soulmates. Yeah, we know that for sure, don't we, guys? And one more, please. One more for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Chaos and conflict. And happy. Okay. Those were stuck together, so there's some kind of decision you need to make. What came out first? Chop wood came out first, guys. This is about consistency. This is about the daily grind. This is about doing the hard yards. Once again, I heard Cinderella. Cindersoot is what I heard. So you may be doing a lot of things for people that you are totally unappreciated for. And this could be even just holding it down. You know what I mean? Like, just like being there for somebody, and you feel totally unappreciated, because I feel like this is the Cinderella. You know what I mean? This is a Cinderella card. But also with Cinderella, from rags to riches, because somebody comes in and grants her wish, and then she literally becomes the princess. But you want to be the queen, right? You want to be a queen, not a princess. But 42 breaking down to a 6. This could be about the past. You may be feeling nostalgic about all the times that you were hurt or not appreciated here, and how much you gave and gave and gave and gave. I'm listening to my card. How much you gave to this energy. This is a giving energy. But also it shows that there's a slight resentment there. It's like it's like trying to sweep away the cobwebs of your life now. You're reflecting in a way that's like, yeah, I remember that time that, that time I gave you like $100 and you told me that you'd give it back to me, I'll give it back to you, I promise, but you only gave me $2.50. You know what I mean? Like, I was totally not expecting $2.50 from my $100. It's like that. It's like you've given 100% of yourself and only gotten 25% back. Which is, it's not fair. It's not a fair energy. It's like I grinded every day to help you, and yet for some odd reason, you never ever returned the favor. You never ever gave it back to me at the same quality and quantity in which I give, because Scorpios give when they love somebody. If this is about somebody that you love, when you love, you give 100%, 120%. You give whatever. You're ride or die, right? You're there to the bitter end. You know what I mean? Like, it's Bonnie and Clyde up in here. You'll throw down, you'll hold down, you'll be down for somebody that you truly love. And that is a strong Scorpio trait. The loyalty of a Scorpio is pretty tight too. You know what I mean? Like, Scorpios get a bad rep for not being loyal, but I'll be honest, I've never known a Scorpio that wasn't loyal. But we get a lot of interest, is probably the best way I can put it. There's always a lot of interest in a Scorpio because they're mysterious, and they do get a lot of admirers, because it's like, for some odd reason, as a Scorpio, you may always attract people that want you so bad. They want you, and once they consume you and have you, they kind of spit you out, and they've had enough. It's like they've had enough of you, and then you're the one grinding to keep it together, and this person barely, it's like, I've had my fill of you, and now I'm going to move on and do something, completely different. That I promised. Like, it's like promises broken here. I gave you everything, but yet, for some odd reason, you didn't keep your end of the bargain. But I'm still here, grinding away, doing the things that I said I would do, because that's the type of person I am. Okay, that felt like a rant, by the way. So whoever I'm connecting to, you feel a little bit like unappreciated. Like, people aren't grateful of the true gift of your loyalty. Your loyalty and your love it's not to be messed with. It's not to be played with, because for you it's a deep thing. It's a real thing. And the next card that came out was soulmates. So if you were to pair these two up, there's someone that you have 41 and 42, and they did come out at different times, guys. The synchronicities are freaking me out. Like, the last few readings have been freaking me out. But 41 and 42, they obviously show me that these are supposed to go together. For some odd reason, you feel unappreciated by a soulmate. By your soulmate, who may have had you under lock and key, but now you're like, you know what? I know this sounds a little, it's interesting, because I'm getting this feisty energy of what is it? If I got to fight for your attention, well, fuck your attention. You know what I mean? And I read that as a Scorpio girlfriend, that's what they're like. You're not going to fight for this person's attention, because in the past you may have literally grinded yourself to the bone for this person, and they just came back with 25% of that 125 that you put in. You know what I mean? And it's like, but you still love this person, or you feel a connection to this person. You might even be watching this tarot for this person. You know what I mean? Like, it's definitely something big's going on for you. And I don't know, I'm hearing that. I don't feel like this person has been very nice to you in the past, because I just got that song, and I don't really like that song, but it's I got hoes in different area codes, hoes, hoes. And that came in pretty strong. So if this isn't what was true, it definitely is a feeling that you have. And the thing is, a Scorpio's gut instinct is usually pretty right. I just feel like in this, whoever the soulmate is, you did feel like you did most of the work on your own. Like, it was like we were supposed to be together. We were supposed to be Bonnie and Clyde, but it was just Bonnie, you know. And like, how am I supposed to do the right job if if there's only me here? So it's kind of lonely, and or you're watching someone else with your soulmate. I just got that come in too. So there could be two different storylines that may play out in this reading, or multiple storylines. Because here you are, it's like cinder soot, and you're watching the ugly sisters with your soul, trying to take over your, you know what I mean? It's like you have to go to the ball, because someone else is taking over your soulmate, because your soulmate's under a spell. Voodoo. But you're Cinderella. And that's the ugly sister. I don't know, I'm getting that. Sorry, guys. But see, here you are. You're going to the ball. It's like, here you come in with chaos and conflict. It's like, yeah, I'm supposed to be with this person. This person's mine. This is weird, because it's like the wish was made here. And all of a sudden the magic starts happening. And it's almost like this. You go from the chaos and conflict straight into happy. Off to the ball you go. Ready to go get your soulmate. This is all about Cinderella. It's weird. You know what I mean? It's like, in comes the fairy godmother. Right there she is, right there. You see that? A hint of inspiration. It's like a little bit of, fairy dust and glitter and satin. Like, it's just weird that I'm getting that. It's like, just a little bit of this and a little bit of that, and we're just going to smush it all together, and voila. You know what I mean? Like, it's almost like a change in attitude, and you just cast off all this outer layer of this, here comes, it's like you have it, you cleanse yourself. You know what I mean? You go in, you're like, you know what, I'm not going to be covered in cinder soot anymore. I'm not going to be covered in the hard work and strain and stress. I'm going to let it go and move into the space of being happy on my own. Do you know what I mean? I'm going to get my soulmate. If you're not going to be my soulmate, I'm going to go find me one, because I can hear, never mind, I'll find someone like you. I wish nothing but the best for you too. Because it's that whole attitude of, if I've got to fight for your attention, fuck your attention. Like, it's like, this Scorpio ain't playing. This Scorpio is throwing down. It's an ultimatum. Because you can do bad all by yourself, and you're so good at being bad, Scorpio. 26, breaking down to an 8, being in the right place at the right time, being on the right path. So you've definitely raised yourself out of the cinder, like out of the ashes, literally a phoenix rising, and you're showing yourself in all your beauty and all your glory, and you're like, hola, ¿cómo estás? You know what I mean? Like, it's like you speaking the language of love over here. You know what I mean? They're speaking Spanish, and it's going to trip somebody up, because I think for some odd reason this person that you're looking at is that they're not looking at you, because I feel like you think they're with someone else. You believe they are. I wholeheartedly believe that you believe that this person is with someone else. Let's see their energy. Can I have the energy of the soulmate coming towards Scorpio in love? Yeah, nah, look at that. Can I have the energy of the person coming towards Scorpio in love? One more, please. Can I have the energy of the person coming towards Scorpio in love? Oh, God, your person's messed up. Why? Why do we always meet messed up people, Scorpio? No place like home. This person just wants to belong to something. But they're used to cycling relationships in and out. This is round and round. They're used to rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. Like, they're like a robot. It's weird that I'm getting that. They're like a robot. It's like, like they're an autopilot. Thank you very much, Spirit. They're an autopilot right now. They're just an autopilot. So it's like, for some odd reason, I just feel like what's that song? I just heard it. I'm the type of guy who is always on the road. Wherever I lay my head, that's my home. This person's not used to staying still and belonging to somebody. This is why this person is frustrating this is why the Scorpio is frustrated. You don't appreciate me because you don't show me the consistency that I need. And they may be a little bit inconsistent because they're not used to it. They're not used to your level of intensity or love. And it's like, because of this though, the thing is about this person, because of this person coming in and sort of in some way, shape or form, Scorpio feels disrespected by this person. You've raised your vibration to shine. And it's just like, you know what? You're going to recognize me as your soulmate. You are going to see me as your soulmate because I'm going to glow brighter than anyone else. And I'm going to be sexier. I'm going to be more. But it's not even sex. It's not even about sex. There's not a lot of sex in here. It's about love. And it's about deep love and deep connections. And I feel like this Scorpio is just like, I'm just going to raise the game because I want someone that matches my vibration. You know, I want someone that's more like me and less like you. Because you know that this person, to be with this person, you've got the Sebastian card here. This is a never-ending story. Sorry, I always read Sebastian. This person's on a journey, and the timing on this, I'll tell you what, they know that you're their soulmate. They feel defeated though, because that for some odd reason, rinse and repeat. They're stuck in a routine here. They're stuck in it's weird that I'm getting that. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah. This may also be about homes too. Like they want to belong to something, but they always get moved on. It's weird. And the never-ending story, this person feels like, I'm going to be honest, I don't feel like they feel like they're good enough for you. They never did. And I'm getting a lot of neck pain. Let's just say I feel like this person has you're always on their mind. And it's actually a burden. Because now you've raised the game, now you've become Cinderella in your ball gown and they're feeling a little flat. They're like, why? Why? If you keep raising it higher and higher, how am I supposed to match you? This person feels a little defeated, like they're not good enough for you, but you see them as an equal. That's the thing, but unappreciated by this person. They haven't quite, this came out in reverse. So this person has a lot of baggage. Let's just put it like that. They have a lot of baggage, and they know that you are who you are to them, but they have not seen things clearly. Like for them, they're high functioning overthinkers. They do have. It's weird because I'm stuttering because I know this person finds it hard to communicate towards you. And the thing is, the energy that you share is this chaos and conflict. In the chaos and conflict, you are both transforming. This person's lagging behind though. You know what I mean? They're not quite tapped into this deep knowing that you should be together. But Scorpio has. That's the thing. Scorpio knows where they want to be, who they want to be with. And they're not going to take this attitude of inconsistency. In the past, they may have tolerated it, not anymore. They're not going to accept chaos and conflict here. And it's like, you got trouble, keep your trouble at your door. Yeah. The energy that you share is the energy that made you who you are. And the thing is, it's going to make this person who they are too. It will actually bring them into this owl energy. Oh, sorry guys. My 4-year-old wants a drink. Can't deny a man his drink, even a little one. So they haven't quite come into this owl energy. And the thing is, once they reach this L energy, they're going to tap into exactly where they need to be and what they've done. Like, it's almost like they have to reap what they sowed with you, Scorpio. So, what Scorpio is all about is about karma, and karma's a bitch that serves it up cold. Let's just put it like that. And Scorpio may be serving this person coldness, or gone cold on them because they no longer deserve you. That's the feeling I'm getting here, guys. So they've definitely put you through a lot, but in the same respect, it's helped you grow into a better person. But they're still dealing with their karma. They haven't quite tapped into the space of this L energy, and that's when they see things clearly. That they tap into more of the feminine energies, and if this is a feminine, then they tap more into the balancement of their feminine. Is probably the best thing I want to know, because if this is a masculine that's coming towards you as a soulmate, I think that they have a distorted feminine energy. So it just means that the feminines in their lives have shown them distortion. So when they look at females, it's always in this distorted way, and it's like there's a lot of shadow work that needs to be done by this person, so they carry a lot of burdens. So let's see how you see this person emotionally. How does Scorpio? Oh, interestingly enough, this is a superficial card, the starfish. It's very shallow. Yeah. You know what I mean? You don't think that's why this deep knowing came out in reverse, because they're not deep, their emotions, because the moon rules the emotions, right? You don't feel, Scorpio, that this person's very deep. They're very superficial, so they have a lot of ego and pride, and the starfish is quite beautiful, though, physically, so they may be quite pretty to look at, or they may have there's something attractive about them, and but they are, you do feel like they're pretty shallow here. Starfish don't, they kind of go up on the rocks, and they don't really enjoy too much being in the water. And I feel like this person really can't handle their emotions, so they're coming across as shallow and superficial. And the thing is, the starfish is quite alluring, but not very deep. Okay, it's interesting because they did come out as a water sign, but at a shallow space. So for Scorpio, that's not good enough. Scorpio needs depth, especially emotional depth. I need to know how you feel about me. I can't read your mind. Well, you probably can. You're a Scorpio. Your intuition be through the roof right now. But it's like, you still need reassurance about where you're at emotionally with this person. You crave the intimacy and the connection and the depth. This is how Scorpios love. They want that true love. They don't want artificial shit. They don't want superficial people, though they do like the pretty things in life, don't get me wrong. The starfish may have been pretty to look at while you've ventured this way, but then you find that you don't really like the pretty. And it's like, I need someone with a little bit more. Here's the dragonfly underneath the deck. The dragonfly is the pineal gland, right? That's of the mind space. So you definitely want someone that's, maybe this person is quite emotionally shallow, but quite highly intellectual, which made you stay. Like their mind, it was their mind that captured you. Because as a Scorpio rising, I understand that space, because that's the type of attraction that I would usually have as a man's mind, not so much his physical appearance. But this person possesses both for you in this space. Okay. All right, let's have a look at this, how this person sees Scorpio. How does this person, the soulmate coming towards Scorpio, view Scorpio? How do they see them? The oyster. Interestingly enough, you both come forward as seeing yourself emotional states. Now, the oyster is the treasure within, but clammed up. So you're not talking to this person. You're not, you know what I mean? It can be also another way of saying broadcasting. So, but like for me, it would be telepathic broadcasting. So this person knows that it's weird because I feel like they know that you know that they know you're thinking about them. Do you know what I mean? Like they know that they want the oyster. I just have something say in my head while a spirit guide say the oyster is an aphrodisiac. This person actually wants to access the pearl, your hidden treasure. So they may be quite attracted to you. You do shine though to this person. It's weird. I think they're actually quite sexually attracted to you, and that's where their emotions lie. This person may not show emotion, but they give emotion through physical. You know, like a lot of people will show love through sex, and maybe that's how this person, that's the only way he knows to, or she knows how to show you love, is by having sex with you. And that's all fine and dandy for a Scorpio, but then they always want a little bit more. And I think they're just viewing you as someone that's not sharing the love. You're not sharing this person what you would usually reveal. I think they like it when you open up and you like give them these little nuggets of emotion and intellect. And most Scorpios usually have a little bit more, you know, to them. And I feel like, yeah, they just want to access your hidden treasure. I just feel like that's where that person's love lies. It's different because it's not where yours lies. You want sex. Don't get me wrong. You're a Scorpio. We all know where Scorpio's at with that. But it's just like it's more than that for you. You need more than just that. You give me something to hold on to. Give me something to sink my teeth into. You know, and until you're going to, I'm just going to clam up shut. Literally, shut down shop. Close the shop up. You know what I mean? There's no access here. Because until you match my vibration, I'm not even going to look at you. And guess what? The oyster is a hard nut to break. You usually have to shuck it, which is literally pry it apart. So, and you know what I mean? For the inexperienced, that is very difficult to do. And so let's see what else see how this person views you. The buffalo. Okay, there's three cards, 4 cards. But I'm going to take the top one. They do hold you in high regard. The buffalo is a blessing. It's about abundance. Interestingly enough, it's like, you know, it's weird because I just want to say, you know, if they physically, it's like, it's just weird because I want to say they physically adore you. Like theirs is very physical based. You're the buffalo, but the buffalo is earthy and you know, it's like this higher connection to them. But it's weird because I just heard, my eyes adored you, though I never laid a hand on you. My eyes adored you. Like a million miles away from me, you couldn't see how I adored you. So close. I feel like this person looks at you, watches you. But not in a creepy way. It doesn't feel creepy. But it's just like, they know you're stubborn. It's like this is coming across. You're the hard nut to crack. You're the hard shell on the outside with a beautiful treasure on the inside. You're the stubborn buffalo. Nobody can move you unless you want to be moved. And that's it. So this person's seeing you as drawing the line in the sand here. You either do what I want or I won't do what you want. And it is an ultimatum. But they do watch you, but it's like they just, because I feel like their love is distorted. You know what I mean? Because they have some type of distortion to them, to their psyche. I believe it's the psyche. They do have a lot of intelligence, but yet they're superficial, and it's weird because you come in as the oyster and the buffalo, and it's like you're a little bit deeper than that, but you're stubborn in the same respect. You know what I mean? And the buffalo, for me, it always reminds me of the King of Pentacles. Look at underneath the deck. Yeah. There's things, it's like bringing, it's weird because here comes in the tiger, and it's interestingly enough, I had actually said earlier in the day when I did a reading for somebody that the tigers earned their stripes. So you both hold scars from this relationship, but you both earned those scars. And it's now those scars are coming to light, because scars are wounds that have healed. So there is some type of healing coming here for both of you. And the thing is, this chaos and conflict is actually a good time to learn how to grow through adversity. You know what I mean? Strength. You gain strength from adversity. So I feel like you are going into this tiger space, and this is like this really deep knowing. Your person hasn't accessed it. You do. You're getting a lot of abundance coming in for you. You've got a lot of good energy, Scorpio, but this person's energy is a little bit lackluster. And they know that without you, they miss out on these opportunities that are coming in for you, Scorpio. And the thing is, and they both know, you both know that in some way, shape or form, you've scarred each other. You've caused wounds, but you're also healing from those wounds. You know what I mean? So, I think it's not all doom and gloom. That's what I'm going to say there. So we'll just get the tarot and see what Spirit has to say about what's going on with you guys. So can I have a message from Spirit for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus? Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. What is the outcome for this reading? For Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Jupiter. Okay, here we go, guys. Starting to talk now. It's interesting what I heard that song for. What is that song? It's like, sometimes when we touch. I'm getting a lot of music. The honesty's too much, and I have to close my eyes and cry. What is that song? Yeah, this person doesn't want to be sad anymore. This is loss and regret upright. 5 of Cups upright. They definitely know that they've lost you, but they don't want to lose you. I don't want to lose you. I don't want to be sad anymore. I don't want to be a player no more. Interesting. I think they're coming out of this. Oh, guys, it's so hot here. They're coming out of this. They've got kind of a lack mentality. So I feel like they're coming out of that. They're starting to see things a lot better. They might be actually accessing this dragonfly energy. Oh God, guys. 5 of Pentacles in reverse. They're coming out from the cold. They're coming out of sadness. Coming out from the cold. They're coming into the warmth. You know what I mean? Then they don't want to be out in the cold anymore. It's just weird. 5 and 5 though, that's a lot of change and conflict, chaos and conflict going on for you guys. Yeah, they're working hard at something. They're trying to gain coin, mastering their trade, throwing themselves into work. They may be trying to get you off their mind. It's weird. Why did I hear that song? I'm getting a lot of music. So I feel like your person, I think when they whistle while they work, because I would never stay away from you. What is that song? Sheifu. Fade. I would never fade away from you. Oceans, highways, byways, till you're thinking I'm there. If you tag team us two straight through, that's why I'll stay strong for you. 'Cause I would never fade away from you. I think when this person works, they listen to music that reminds them of you, and they think about you. You will never fade away from their memory. It's like, there's definitely been a breakup here, and they've definitely been thrown out in the cold, and they're acknowledging that straight off the bat. But here they're working hard, and while they're working, it's almost like they're crafting things in your image. It's just interesting that I'm getting that, is that they may actually be drawing you, they may be writing poems about you, they may be trying to get some type of output to get over you, because they feel defeated here, and it's just weird because the thing is, Scorpio, they may or may not want this person back. If they want this person back, then they're keeping the hard line. If they don't want this person back, then they're moving on to better things. You know what I mean? They're going to be in the right place at the right time. So it depends on how you take this. But for all those that want the soulmate back, sorry about that, guys. We need judderbars down our street, that's for sure. For all yous that want this soulmate back, this person does not stop thinking about you, even when they're at work. But they may have thrown themselves into work to get over you, because they really just want to come forward and give you a message. This is a Page of Wands. This is a good news messenger coming forward. It's also a passionate new beginning. It can be new beginnings here. Or they just want to talk to you, like, from the beginning. Let's start again. You know what I mean? Like, let's try again to talk about this. And they come forward with passion. Now, how I see this person is that this is how they show you they care about you, is by trying to have sex with you or be passionate or flirty with you, because that's all they know. They've never really had a relationship that was reciprocated, which is sad. I mean, it's like they've never known what love is, what true love is. And Scorpio, you may not have known what true love is either, but you feel some kind of way about this person. It's hard to let go. And even though you may be moving forward, it's interesting because, like, oh my God. Yeah. I don't know why these cards came out together. But the Wheel of Fortune is something stiff, cycles coming to an end, and then we have the Lovers, a decision in love. So, I mean, it will be of your own doing, Scorpio, if you want this person back or not. But they definitely want to come full circle here. So they want to finish what they started, what they were supposed to do, the promises they said they would keep. They want to keep it. And the thing is, they want to be your lover. Yeah, I want to be your lover. I want to be your lover. I want to be your lover. I want to be the first thing you see in the morning when you wake up. This person misses you. It's actually really quite weird because they're not the starfish. That's what they keep telling me. I'm not the starfish. I feel things. I just don't show things. I throw myself into work. You know what I mean? But they do, Wheel of Fortune is about cycles ending and cycles beginning. So it's like bringing the odd cycle to an end. You may be dealing with a fixed sign. So this is Aquarius, Scorpio, another Scorpio, Taurus, and Leo. So Any other details the Spirit wants Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus to know? Okay, the Emperor and the Three of Wands. They definitely, they Pikachu, I choose you. They want to be this. They want to be the one you choose. They want to move towards you. They want to have progress here. They are a bit controlling, I feel. But it's like if you doubted that I didn't choose you, you're wrong. So for all those that were in doubt, this person has always chosen you, but they wanted to get more stable. So this Five of Cups and Five of Pentacles, this breakup, I think maybe they took a financial hit. But they're coming out of that phase of being defeated because they didn't have money, and because they've been working hard towards it, and now they're coming forward with this message of that they've come into some luck, but it's interesting because you have the good news messenger, and then this Wheel of Fortune right then you come in with the Lovers and the Emperor. The Emperor is a long-term commitment, you know what I mean, like he's not here to play games. The King of Cups, there are you, Scorpio. The Ace of Wands. And the High Priestess. I want to put the High Priestess there by the Emperor. Now, this is my Bonnie and Clyde combination, because the Emperor and the Empress is, you know, this is divine coupling. But the High Priestess coupled with the Emperor is something a little bit more. This is Bonnie and Clyde. This is having someone, you know, this is how I'm going to rule the world, you know, type of feeling. Is that I'm going to use, it's interesting. Because I feel like the Emperor wants to tap into whatever you got going on. So they see that as an asset. It's weird because this Emperor is quite schemy. Do you know what I mean? And not in a bad way. I'm sorry, guys. I keep knocking the desk. Not in a bad way, but it's like they know that your whatever gifts you have, whether this is esoteric gifts or physical gifts or just work gifts, like whatever kind. I don't feel like it's money, but it's like whatever kind of secrets you hold, they see this as an advantage, and it's quite strategical. But when they come forward, I feel like they're going to be quite empathetic. Like they're going to show a different side to you, like that more loving side. Because the King of Cups, by the way, is the loving king. He's the empathetic king. He's the generous king. He's the one that has more understanding. And with the paired with the Ace of Wands, I feel like, you know, they feel there's a lot of love here, but love and sex go in hand with this person. So they may actually have a Scorpio moon or some kind of Scorpio placement in Venus or something like that, because I feel like this person loves like a Scorpio, but they don't communicate like a Scorpio. It's weird. Like they may have Scorpio placements in there. But, you know, for me, this person, we do things differently. This is what he's saying. This Emperor is saying we do things very differently. But you plus me is like it's a power couple. It's like one in the physical and one in the spiritual, you know what I mean? It's a little bit yin and yang to me, divine couple. And you have the Strength card underneath. This is another power couple. The Strength card. You know what I mean? Like, interesting. But there's been drama with this person. This person may also be a foreigner or someone from another culture. This can be a lot of miscommunication, misdirection, a lack of understanding this person's how they've been raised. They may be watching you too, the Page of Swords. Or they may be a little bit immature when they communicate. Okay, one more card, guys. One more card. What is the best possible scenario here? 2 cards. Okay. The 5 of Swords is in reverse, thank God. But I think this person wants to communicate and not fight. I don't really want to fight with you. I've been watching you. I know I can actually, I feel like they actually recognize why there was this drama, why there was this misdirection, and they've been gathering and researching why, they've been thinking about why, and then they recognize now that they want to actually communicate about why you split up, or why you aren't together, or why there was this conflict, because they don't want the space. They don't want the 5s. They don't want the conflict, the drama. But for some odd reason, I feel like they can actually see it now, because the Page of Swords is about watching and looking. But I think they've actually been really looking over maybe old texts, old memories, old photos, like they are starting to realize something, a realization, and then they come in with communication. But it's like they're coming in without fighting, because sometimes they may have been like, assholes. I'm sorry, 5 of Swords is always my a-hole card. So I feel like they're going to come in quite humble, but they're coming in to change the situation. Yeah, because underneath, before I start moving on, underneath the deck is the Temperance card, which is the fix-it angel, and the Sun, Queen of Cups. Yeah, okay. They got a lot of love. You are their happy space, Scorpio, and they want to fix it, but it's up to you. I mean, the choice is yours, right? The choice is yours. Totally up to you. Yeah, the Sun, Temperance card. So, there's a lot of change coming in. If you do decide to go back to this person, they will have to prove themselves, though. But you need to choose what you want. This is definitely it's not the be-all and end-all for you. I feel like if you're in this good space here with the 26 happy space, then you'll attract a soulmate that's at that level. So if you want to go back to the past, which you kind of do, because 42, the very first card that came out, which was Chopwood, is 42, which breaks down to a 6, which is about the past, nostalgia. It's like that. But that's you just want some reciprocity. It's like, appreciate me, because I loved you and you just shit on me, and I'm not going to handle that stuff anymore. I don't want it anymore. And this person's just come into the tarot, sort of explain to you what's going on with them, what they want, how they see you, and what they actually want to do here. So what's your option, Scorpio? Well, only you will decide. The outcome actually is dependent on what you decide, and they know that. So you'll either want it, or you'll step out on your own, because even on your own, you're an incredible force. Alright guys, I'm going to leave it right there. Thank you for watching this message, and if you made it to the end and liked it, please like, share and subscribe. And if you didn't, no doubt you'll tell me. Okay, so take care guys, look after yourselves. Until next time, bye.